The season is open. It's time to get some food.
Howsit and welcome. Today,
I'm gonna go for some crayfish.
for the fire. Crayfish are amazing eating. And today I'm going to show you where to find them, how to catch them, how to do it safely, and not to hurt yourself, and how to prepare them and put them on the fire. If you've never been here before, my name is Tok, and today I'm diving with my two friends, Ryan and Brian.
Oh, we finally get to the crayfish, eh? Yeah. The season's open.
On this dive, I opted out from using my gun and just grabbed the camera. The first part to catching crayfish is knowing where to look. This is exactly what you're looking for. Featured cracks with deep crevices. These are ideal places for crayfish.
It's just so fishy. We have to find that one cave, and that one area of caves. What's that? Every crack is so fishy. Yeah, but no crayfish.
As you can see, I have my eyes set on a particular cave which I know holds crayfish. It's harder to find than it looks when you're just swimming from the shore. If you don't have a GPS mark, you just gotta figure it out. What made it even harder was the visibility wasn't perfect, so we could not see the reef from the surface. So you ended up doing multiple dives just to find a single crack. But as I continued searching, I found better and better ground. As you can see, this huge overhang had to hold some crayfish, right? Well, not this one, but maybe the next one. And you just rinse and repeat this process until you find them, because they will be there. If you have the right ground, they'll be in the area. As I come back to the surface, I chat to Brian about the reef and what he's seen. But he was more concerned with the boat that just rocked up next to us.
What you see? Oh, they scared all the fish away. Yeah.
I was just happy that I was looking for crayfish, not fish, because you can hear how loud this motor is underwater. I was just happy that I was looking for crayfish that don't mind the noise, but some fish are very sensitive to it. Brian was on some good ground, as you can see him approaching this huge overhang. Just epic diving in this area. No wonder those guys were scouting it. Continuing the search, the ground gets better and better. As you can see this variation within the reef, just a bunch of holes within it. As the reef starts to break apart, it's just beautiful diving. Not only will you get crayfish, but you get all the kind of reef fish you can see in the background right now. If we had focused on getting fish today, each one of us would come out with some nice reef fish. But today, we're looking for crayfish. And look at this ledge. Surely there's a crayfish inside. But I was just looking in the wrong place. There's one right next door. As Brian and I are failing to find the crayfish, Ryan comes in to the rescue. Funny enough, this is the exact reef that I just dove, and I didn't see a thing. But when Ryan goes down towards the ledge, he spots something in the corner of his eye. He returns to the surface, successful, with the cray in hand. First cray for the day, but not the last.
Nice! Well done, dude. Nice, dude. Okay. Sorry, what?
You reckon this is the spot where we had last time?
Yeah, and then back that way.
Yeah, there's another cave that you were looking that was just here.
Yeah.
I swim through almost.
Yeah, that's what
Find that.
Ryan just found it back there.
Realizing we've found the area, I go for a dive. And directly after this, find a crack full of crayfish. Here I am trying to call Brian over underwater to show where the crayfish are. But he didn't see, so I just grabbed one and went back to the surface.
Right, got in.
Nice, let me go grab one too.
Finding Brian, we went back down to get another one. And he managed to get himself a nice specimen. Somehow I didn't see it. Successful again. But then Ryan came down, trying to find the same crayfish. He went back to that hole, but there was no more in there, so I tried to get his attention with the camera, redirecting him to where I saw the third crayfish. He goes for the catch. This crayfish put up a fight, but unfortunately it was a bit of a small one, so when we got back to the surface, we put it back.
That's bit of a small one. I think you put it back.
Yeah, gorgeous there.
Yeah, he was like
Round.
jumping around. Yep.
With us all with a crayfish each, we were pretty satisfied for the day.
That was pretty cool. Well, we finally get to the crayfish, eh?
Yeah.
The season's open.
Soon after this, Ryan found another cave. This cave apparently had about 10 crayfish inside, but he got buck fever and couldn't choose which one to take.
What's up with it?
I just took like 10 bugs in there.
Really? Full of crays?
So hotties.
Really?
Crap hotties. There's a slip through cave.
Oh yeah, right. It's that cave. It's the slip through.
That's a market.
Yeah, I'd mark it.
On the ceiling, there's like bugs everywhere.
Really?
This is the cave that I was thinking about in the beginning.
I tried to grab them, but then because they're not on anything, they just so
Oh wow.
bad for us. They were big.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
Heading towards the cave, Brian and I are hopeful to catch a cray. This cave is deep, deceivingly so. The cave goes deep on the left and right. As I get in there with the torch, we're able to see the crays hiding at the back. Ryan's rampage in trying to get one of the 10 must have scared them all away. This was going to be difficult. You can see this one way back in the cave. But it was not hopeless. We realized that if we could get in from the other side,
I'm gonna come from that way.
we could get a lot more. Ryan showed me the way, and I went down to see if I could get myself a cray. In these scenarios, a torch is invaluable, as it helps me spot this big cray on the roof.
I found them. They're very hard to see. They're on the roof. Yeah. There's like a knob. So I'm gonna probably go in there.
Preparing myself to go into the cave, I descended. Coming out successful with a large cray in my hands. return to the surface.
Go on.
With all the crays deep in the cave, there's no chance of getting any more.
Tim,
They just in like the roof.
they in the roof there.
Yeah.
Got a big one.
Yeah,
I was fighting it.
Later that evening, I went out again to grab another cray, and that's where I got this giant one.
You're a big boy, eh?
But that camera is no longer. For some reason, it took in water to the battery, and it's done. Don't worry, I've got another one. More videos are on their way. With the crays in hand, let's put them on the fire. But first, we have to prepare the crayfish.
There's the head. You can, but it's mostly it's just guts in there. There's a bit of meat apparently, but I don't know.
You can eat this part, there's meat inside there.
Yeah.
This needs to make a use of the tube, isn't it?
I don't know.
There's the poop tube.
Oh, yummy!
You asked for a placenta.
Yeah.
When you butchered his poor butt.
Oh, he's wrapping on my fingers.
Shame I fought back because I stabbed man. And then for some reason he was still alive, but I cut right through his whole head. And then I was in a rush, I had to do the poop thing, but then he was squealing while I was going
no,
there.
what
Like,
It's all just
still wobbling. He's trying to crawl away from the stick that you're trying to poke in his mouth.
No, he's almost wriggled a bit.
Oh.
Have you had a poop tube?
Yeah, my poop tube's out a long time ago.
Yes, right. See you baby. As you know, there's on this.
they really are.
It's quite large, I'd say.
Yeah, I'd say it has a butt hammer.
Where did you get those, bro?
The same day you got these.
That's true, actually. Yeah, it's a
It's how they bite.
bit weird.
Look at his horns. He's only got one horn.
I think the other one, listen, this guy
Listen,
put up a fight.
yeah.
He didn't have any like legs after
But
it.
still, let's be fair, this thing is
Do you
still
have legs
small
when you
compared to
caught
our
it?
board.
Yeah, hobble.
Yeah.
You're not back now.
So what's the plan?
So I think just butter and garlic. Yeah, butter, garlic. You don't put lemon on it, eh?
Okay. So we're sharing.
Yeah, no, yeah, 100%. I can't have too much, so I'm definitely I have to share.
Okay, must I chop some garlic?
Cool. Here's some more chops. Cool. While I'm at it, I'm gonna put the fish. Ryan, have you got a lot of garlic there? Cool. Yeah?
What, you're a doctor, this one?
Of course. Nice. Yo, Brian. What's that steak tower doing? Yeah, Sunday lunch is
They're very
good.
nice because they're full of people.
Hey, yo, look at him go. Is fish going on? Is it ready for fish? Nice. You can put the crays on. Yours are going on. Bottom side. Yo, cooking.
Just for the record, I found all these papers.
No, no, no,
I
no,
pointed
no,
them
no,
in the right
no, no,
direction.
no.
Just so we clear.
No.
I've showed them to all these.
I saw the video though.
Exactly when I said. Now he probably showed you the cheeky one where you found that
Brian
was a
showed me the
big
tip of his
crack.
gun and he's like, yeah, I dropped my gun before we dropped our guns to make sure we're all. And I'm like, why didn't you
And then one of them, so you caught two that day. The one you found, and you still showed Brian. The
Other one's in
one
the cave.
I found in the roots.
There's a cave. Hey, but you couldn't get.
Or like a fish wrap.
Yeah.
Your fish wrap is dang. Yeah.
Don't like prawns.
Crayfish pie.
Help.
There we go. That's a bunch of crayfish. Damn.